Damn, man, look at this. Look at this guy's 18 freaking red dots, bro. Yo, what's good, y'all boys? It's your boy Lando, and we are back with another video, alright? And today we at the chair today, so that means we're probably doing something a little fun. I mean, shooting is fun, but this is about to be a whole little different thing, right? So on IG, I posted that I wanted to rate y'all's AR builds. Now, this is your favorite AR builds, right? So I had a couple people sending out their AR builds, and they look pretty nice. So we're gonna rate them today. If you want to get on the next one, make sure you follow me on IG. All right. And today's first place winner is going to get a $35 gift card from either Brownells or AR-15 discount, whichever you want to choose. All right, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to get straight into it, y'all. All right, so the very first entry is from my boy Zach. I have the details on my phone, so I'm going to read it off my phone. So he says this is a PSA 11.5 upper. Nothing wrong with PSA. You know, my very first gun was a PSA. Swamp Fox Red Dot, MFT 30 round mags. Okay, I would get a P mag. That's just me personally, or one of the metal mags, the Dura mags. 55 grain 5.56. Now look, if you telling me you got 55 grain 5.56, you might as well tell me what brand it is. SBA 3 brace. Alright, so personally, I hate the SBA 3. I like the 4 or the 5, right? This is the 5 here on my 11.5 build, man. This is not my favorite build. My favorite build is actually sent off to go get some muzzle work on. So he has the Magpul AFG. Now, my very first AR pistol had the AFG. And man, I hated that shit. And it just looks so ugly too. But if you like it, you like it, buddy. He has the Magpul bad lever. Boy, I love the Magpul bad lever. You see this right here? Makes any gun you want. You can lock that bolt to the reel real fast. He has a B5 pistol brace, which is, I like the B5 as well, but I'm more like a vertical-ish type of guy. He has a 5-pound mil-spec trigger. Now, a trigger is a trigger. If you could do well with it, and it depends on the purpose of this AR. If this is more of a like a duty type of AR, then that's cool. He has an A2 bird cage. Man, you gotta switch out that bird cage. Even though the bird cage ain't bad, you gotta switch out that bird cage. We gotta get you a can, man, and a LBX sling. And then he says he calls this the poverty build. Now let me get into this. Let me nitpick a little bit, right? I definitely get a new brace. I get a new dot, and I get a new foregrip, man. I don't like it personally. Other than that, this cool. This build is cool. You know, it's calm. It's simple, right? Right. So I'm gonna give this build it has all the essentials. So I'm gonna give this build a 7, right? Actually, no, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's not bad. It's not a bad build. It's just personally, there's 3 things I would switch out on there. But yeah, let's get on to the next guy. So my boy Matt submitted this right here. He sends out 2 pictures actually, so we get a different angle as well. So Matt says that it is a Griffin Mark II lower, Griffin gas pocket BCG, Griffin SOB buffer and spring, BCM stripped upper. I love this ejection port cover, I'm not gonna lie. I want one of those. Cross Machines Tools DRT rail. Okay. It looks low-key like a URGI. Ballistic Advantage Government Profile Barrel. Griffin charging hand, the EOTech EXPS 2.0, and a G45 on the Unity Rise. FDC carbine sling, the Q Thunder Chicken with the cherry bomb. I like the cherry bomb. The Thunder Chicken, that shit is long for that gun, I'm not gonna lie. The Reptilia Torch mod light, and then the B5 Flectarn furniture. Let's get down with this, man. I like the EOTech. I personally do. I actually have an EOTech on my main build. This low-key looks like a URGI, which your boy loves the URGI. I'm biased to the URGI. This can is long, man. Actually, what's the length on this again? You didn't tell me the length on this, so I'm gonna guess it's probably 14.5. I like the Flectarn a little bit, and then the ejection port cover is crispy. I love that ejection port cover. I'm not gonna lie, that ejection port cover is nice. Oh, and this sling, I don't it look a little funny. It has all the essentials. It has a battle proven optic. Only what I would change on this is that sling and a smaller can, right? A sling and a smaller can. And I don't like the vertical hand stops or foregrip. So I would switch out this too, but that's me. All right. You are not me and I am not you. So I'm gonna give this build a nice 8. It's a nice 8, right? Sling, smaller can, and the foregrip. Gotta go. Here's a second view of it. Oh, there goes. Oh, you can now you can see the actual sling. Okay. Yeah, I don't like. It's cool though. And then that mod light, but it ain't a URGI, and I'm biased to URGI. All right, you guys. So we're gonna get to the next guy. All right. So my boy Kashuda. That's what I'm gonna say. Your name is Kashuda. I'm sorry if I messed up your name, but boy, oh boy, from just looking at this picture, this thing is clean. I already love the optic, bro. The optic is. I want one of these. All right, but let's get into the build. He has a LMT Mars L lower with a RCM magwell. I like this magwell, bro. I really do like that magwell. I want to get one for mine. A 5.7 upper receiver. I never heard of 5.7, but it's like V7, but I've never heard of them. A chopped DD16 to a 13.7 5.56 barrel. Now the DD barrels are good. The Geisley Mark 8 13-inch rail, a 5.7 extreme gas tube, the Vortex Razor 1-6. I would prefer the 1-8, and I'm poor, so I can't even afford it. Badger Ordnance 1.7. I think he's talking about the height. The Delta Point Pro offset, the D-ball, JPBCG, Magpool Imbis sight, Trigger Tech Diamonds single stage trigger. Sheesh. A BCM 4 grip. Again, I don't like vertical 4 grips, but let me get through the build again. The Sharpfire brake, Kung Fu grip, Radiant Talon 45-degree safety levers, a irregular defense 45-degree switch mount, a T-Rex sling, a comp buffer, and a SOP mod stock. All right, so he sent 2 pictures too, right? So let me go down right here. I'm not doing this break. I know you shoot a lot of competitions. I've seen you shoot. Personally, I'm not shooting no break, bro. That thing's too loud. I like how rugged this build is, man. This build is rugged. I like that. Now, this right here, this foregrip, gotta go. It's gotta go. Right? The D-ball, I don't do night vision, so I can't even say much about the D-ball. I do like this thing scope, man. If it was a 1-8, man, I would do things.
What do you mean by that?
Get this. I do a lot of things. Delta Point Pro offset mount. I like it, just quick transition. Bro, why didn't you say anything about this right here, bro? The FCD ejection port cover, man. That shit is clean. It's the small details, right? The Kung Fu grip, your boy likes the Kung Fu grip, you too. But I really only like it on like the shorter gun. The magwell, of course, fire, and then the butt stock. And then he did say this is his current. This is how it currently sits right here for his competition. He has a cheek riser. Okay, I see you. All right, so let me rate it. First of all. I'm gonna rate it like this first, right? It's cheating because I want this lower. Overall, if this shit had a can on it, I'll give you a 10. But it ain't got no can on it, man. It's the year of the cans, right? 2026, the year of the cans. I'm gonna have to give you a 9, bro. I'm sorry, but if it had a can, it would be a 10. Get on to the next guy. All right, so he submitted another firearm, right? Another AR. LMT Mars L lower. Again with the lower, man. I need that. The Sons of Liberty Gunworks upper receiver. A Proof Research 18-inch barrel. Pre-Gen 3 carbon fire tube. I don't know what that is. Recce top rail. 8.5 bottom rail. A Vortex Viper PST Gen 2 3 to 15 bipod, Radiant Raptor LT, so the charging hand, B5 stop mod, Ergo grip, LaRue MBT 2S trigger, Magpool 20 round straight mags, random tiger stripe padded sling. So let me get right into it. 18-inch barrel. I get it. A recce build, I guess, or whatever you want to call this. SPR. I ain't doing no 18-inch barrel, bro. You lugging around a sniper, bro. You might as well have a damn 50 cal. The straight mags. Hell yeah. That scope, bro. I know you can see the moon with that shit. I like this rail. I know there's a purpose for this rail, but I don't like it. But I don't know why you didn't say you rattle can this shit, cause this thing is clean. If you did rattle can it, but I know you rattle can that thing, cause this thing is clean. Just because you rattle canned it, it's got to go up. I was gonna give you a 6.5, but I'm gonna give you a 7.5 because you rattle canned that thing. Personally, this ain't my type of build. All right, you guys, yo, let's get into the next build right here. And my boy Courtney, aka Tatted X Humble, 14.5 build, right? And he says it's his URGI build, but hold on. I don't think this is a URGI. I don't know, but it looked clean, right? So it is a Arrow M4A1 lower receiver and an Arrow M4A1 upper receiver. So this is an Arrow build, bro. This ain't no URGI. Come on, man. Nah, it's cool. It is a ballistic advantage 14.5 barrel, easy tune carbine gas tube, Daniel Defense gas block, the Mark 14 G Money handguard, ambidextrous charging handle, yes sir, intermediate buffer systems kit with T2 buffer and green spring. Sons of Liberty chrome BCG. Hey man, you should have took a picture of that chrome BCG. I haven't seen that. Actually, let me shoot this gun. We need to hit up the range, bro. Seekins Precision lower parts kit. Driven Arms Company Shadow crossover grip. Yes sir. I actually got that grip too, and I'm excited to try it out. I haven't tried it out because my URGI is not here. Driven Arms Company shortstop in baseball or some shit. Got the Mod Light button on here. The Mod Light Systems OKW light package. Vortex Viper 1-6 LPVO. Edgar Sherman's sling. B5 system stock. So let's critique real quick. Damn, this was a long ass build, bro. Like the stock. Don't really like the LPVO. Arrow lower, arrow upper. Cool. I'm cool with arrow. This, I really can't wait to try out. So I'm going to say I like it so far. Here, all cool, man. Actually, man, this is a calm build, bro. Actually, it's more than a calm build. This is a cool build, bro. I like this build. Where's the can at though, bro? I know you got a can. You should have threw it on there. Did I even rate it? No, I haven't rated this yet. I'm gonna give this, since it's not a URGI. I'm biased to URGI, you guys. Since it's not a URGI, I'm gonna give it a cool 8.5. I like it. It has everything you need. Actually, wait. I'm gonna give you 8 because I don't see the sling. I gotta see the sling. I'm a visual learner, so I'm gonna give you an 8. It's a nice build. I like it. Let's get on to the next one. All right, so Courtney sent another one, and this he says is a calm build, and I'm not gonna lie, man. I low key like this build a little bit better than the last one, bro. But I'm also a Sons of Liberty Gunworks kind of whore.
What did he say?
So let's get right into it. He says he has the L89 Combat V2 upper, Sons of Liberty M4 Angry Patriot, complete A5 lower receiver, Ambi charging handle, BCG from Sons of Liberty, the Arasaka light, Magpul Pro bus front and rear sight, SBA4 brace, the A1 flash hider from FCD, and the Acro C2. I ain't gonna cap, this build is clean. But then again, man, don't got no sling, brother. Hey, you 3D print, bro? If you 3D print, you gotta holler at me because I need to get some of these type of stuff. But let's get right into it. The A5 systems, love it. I think it's one of the best systems out there, the buffer systems. Again, with this grip, I gotta try this grip, bro. Again, like I said, I'm a Sons of Liberty gun whore. Now this right here, the CAD grip, I had the CAD grip. I like the CAD grip. It's slept on, but there's so much better things out there. The light, you got everything you need, bro. Now, I'm guessing this is a up close and personal type of build, maybe even a night vision type of build. It might be a little bit too low for night vision, but I like this build, bro. I would have probably gave this a 10. But a big but, a huge but. You ain't got no sling, bro. So I'm gonna give you a 9. I like this build. You said it's your calm build, but this thing is fire. It's simple but fire. Let's get on to the next one. All right, you guys. So this next one is from my boy, typical PNW guy. I'm guessing he's a pin and well type of guy. Off the rip, bro. Off the rip. This right here, hell yes. Hell yeah. Now this is a long list, y'all. Brownell's C7 A1 upper receiver. Brownell's A1 rear sight set. Brownell's retro 12.7 A5 barrel. Brownell's M16 phosphate BCG. Brownell's GI charging handle. Surplus forward assist. FCD dual dimple dust cover. And my extended handguard with custom chop. So he chopped that thing off. Surefire 3-prong carry handle. Aimpoint Pro. This light is just a Frankenstein. It's too much. It's too much to say. Custom engraved lower. Hell yeah. G Money SD 3G trigger. I actually have that trigger too. Haven't used it yet. G Money Super 42 H2 buffer kit and a SBA 3. This gotta go. I like this, especially for this type of build, man. I like that. This right here, I love. But if you would have added some color, I would have gave you some extra points. The G Money trigger, yes sir. Now the stock or the brace, I don't like the brace, y'all. I already said it in the last time. I don't like the brace. Now the QT on the brace, that's up to you. You know, if you make holes, you gotta plug them up. But this is where you got your points at right here, boy. Sheesh. He also did send in another picture too. Now this train is fire on the background. Yeah, I like this build. I like this build. It's calm. It's real calm. But it ain't me. It ain't me. And he did send in a video, so let's watch it real quick. Yes, sir. Where you shooting that trash? I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna give the build a 7.5. What I would change is this grip right here. And then personally, I hate having too much barrel sticking out. That's just me. But everything else, clean. Wait, I lied. SBA 3 gotta go too. Give it a 7.5. Get on to the next build. Alright, so the next submission was sent by Hamothy Prince. If y'all know who Hamothy Prince is, he used to print some of these safety blocks, right? But he doesn't anymore. But let's get straight into the build. Arrow positions upper, arrow position 14.5, barrel with adjustable fuck man, I can't read, bruh. With an adjustable gas block. Expo arms, chrome BCG. Yes, that chrome BCG is fire. I know that thing is easy to clean. Single stage 3.5 trigger tech drop-in trigger. Generic mil spec buffers tube. Strikes Industries charging handle. Rise Armament 13.5 handguard. Bravo Company's grip. An Arkin 1-8 LPVO. And then he says not pictured is the O-Sight XR red dot mounted on top of the LPVO. And then he also states that this purpose of the rifle is a GPR class in the SPARC series in Utah. So this gun has a purpose, right? So now I gotta get in my GPR type of vibes to rate this.
Patrick, can you shut the fuck up?
First of all, that brake fat as hell. Boy, that brake look like the Omnitrix, bruh. I like this build though. It's clean. SPR. The scope. I don't know much about Arkin, so I can't say much about the scope. The Chrome BCG fire. Arrow, I'm cool with Arrow. I really don't care. You know, people be bashing Arrow, but I got Arrow lower too. This build is very sleek, right? You should have took a picture of your sling too, man. You got to throw the sling on there. So with that being said, actually let me tell you what I would add, right? I think I might, if for SPR build, man, I might add like an Arca mount right here, and then maybe a little small hand stop right here, so I can like jam my shit into, right? That's just me. I'm not really like into that type of things right now. I'm more of like, you know, two gun type of guy, shoot and move type of guy, more of like a up close type of guy, cause I can't shoot for shit. Bro, this build is simple, but it's clean. It has a purpose. So I'm gonna have to give it a. I would have given it an 8, but I'm gonna give it a 7.5 because I don't see no sling. The 7.5, I like this build, and I haven't seen any videos of you training with it on Instagram, but I like this build. All right, you guys. So now the final build is from my boy Pew2B. This is actually the guy that got me into shooting competitions, so I actually hate him because he makes me waste all my money. So he says, from tip to butt, you little freak. Silencer code Omega 36M, the short configuration. Dead air chemo flash hider, ballistic advantage barrel, air position 12.7 suppressor handguard, Holosun LS421G. I'm guessing that's the fucking. I'm guessing that's this right here. The Driven Arms Dangler, Bravo Company's Angled Grip, EOTech Voodoo 3 to 9, AMD Mini ACOG, Holosun EPS, SIG Romeo 5, Arasaka Defense Offset Optic Mount, CMMG BCG, Breeks Arms Warhammer, Hyperfire X2S, Anti-Walk Pins, Die Free Code Kung Fu Grip, Spring Code H2 Buffer, Mil-Spec Buffer Spring, Bravo Company SOP Mod, the bag. Alright, from tip to butt, I'm gonna tell you what I like and what I don't like. This can, I don't know too much about it, but it comes in different configurations, I guess, so I like it. The light, I like it. This thing, I've never seen you use it, but I've also never seen you I don't shoot night vision, so that's probably why. This gotta go. I hate them vertical grips, even though it says angle. This thing vertical to me. Your hand grip, I held your hand grip, pause, held that shit, and that shit is fat. Pause me. That hand grip is fat, bro. I don't like the hand grip, but it's cool that you could tuck in a suppressor. This guy is infamous. He has 3 optics, right? He has this EOTech, the red dot right here, and then if you see right here, he has another red dot, bro. That's like 18 red dots, bro. This guy is better than John Wick. And then he also has the Kung Fu grip and then the stock, right? But I'm gonna go on this right here with his 18 fucking red dots, bro. I like this red dot. I like this one. I really don't like this one. To me, it the eye relief is not too good. But this is your gun, brother. And I seen you shoot this and you shoot it very well. And I low key like this. What I'm dialing it back for, which is I would have gave you probably a 9. Nah, I would have gave you I probably gave you a 9. But I don't like this. That grip is fat. Yo, 18 red dots. That's it, bro. So I'm gonna give you an 8. And you did send in some other pictures, right? Bro, this picture is fire. Y'all need to start sending me pictures like this, bro. I think we only shot 1 2 gun together. We're trying to get some more in. I like this picture. I'm gonna give you. I said 8. You up to 8.5 now. Videos. Let's get into it. All right, bro. This video too fucking long. Damn, man. Look at this. Look at this guy's 18 freaking red dots, bro. For Pew2B, I'm gonna give you an 8.5. So with that being said, that means there's 2 people. They got a 9. And that was my boy Kashuda. Kashuda with this fire ass build right here. And my boy Courtney, Tatted X Humble on IG. With this calm build, which I like. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. If this was set up just like this still, bro, you would have won. I ain't gonna lie. Cause this right here, it's cool, but it ain't this right here. So the winner today is gonna be Tatted X Humble, right? With his calm build. I like this build a lot, and I'm gonna need to shoot it. But a very, very close second is gonna be Kashuda with this build right here. You guys, Courtney, if you're watching this video, you have 7 days to message me on IG so that I can get you that gift card. Congratulations, Courtney, for winning the very first rating my subscribers build. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you follow me on IG so you can get on to the next one. And with that being said, y'all, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.